Hi guys, good evening, welcome to the video. So as you've probably guessed from the thumbnail and from the title of this video, it was time for a challenge. I've wanted to do something like this for a long time. I have done a water fast before that lasted around a week and that went really well. It was tough, but it went really well. It was a good few years ago now. It's another video. Yeah, and I have researched dry fasting for a couple of years now, on and off, and thought about doing it myself. Seen a couple of videos, I've read an article and watched an interview by Dr. Filipov. I think I've got his name right there. He seems to be one of the world's best when it comes to this subject, because it's not promoted, it's not something that's talked about very much, and if it is, it seems to get portrayed in quite a negative light. I mean, if you think about it, it's quite obvious as to why the pharmaceutical world and the medical world wouldn't really promote something like this. Let's just say, if I'm trying to sell you a Ferrari, I'm not going to tell you to go and buy a Porsche. That makes sense. Yeah, so it makes sense as to why it's not really promoted in the medical world. But there is a lot of evidence on fasting. I've seen enough evidence to convince me to give it a go. It's like the ultimate healer. It's the ultimate test as well, which is what I want. I want to push myself as far as possible. For anyone that's not quite familiar with dry fasting as such, there's two types. So the first one is a soft dry fast, which means while you can't drink water, you can come into contact with it. So, you can still shower, brush your teeth, wash your hands. Whereas a hard dry fast is the ultimate extreme. It's obviously no drinking and then no contact. So you can't do any of those things I just said. There's no contact with water, no brushing your teeth, no showering, no washing your hands. So you'd have to be stinky for a few days. Now, I plan on starting with a soft dry fast. So maybe for the first day or so, and then see how I feel. And then I'm gonna probably go into a hard dry fast. That's my plan. The reason being, I'm not seeing the girlfriend for about a week, so not like I need to smell very nice. But you know what? I'd rather be a bit sweaty and a bit stinky for a couple of days if it means I'm getting the most out of this challenge. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm probably going to lose quite a bit of weight, but I have the weight to lose. I'm going to do the weigh-in and before picture in the morning, because obviously now it's the night before the fast. So when I go to bed tonight, that will be it. I am being naughty with food right now. I'm awaiting a big bacon cheeseburger and cheesy fries and wings and all that. Been to the cinema earlier with a big popcorn, some nachos and cheese. And yeah, I just wanted to enjoy today, considering what I'm about to do. It is advised that you're not supposed to do that you're supposed to go something a bit lighter before a fast, because it can make it a bit more difficult when you start. But I wanted to enjoy myself. It's as simple as that. I'm being greedy. I am an emotional eater, I don't mind admitting. In the past, when I have struggled mentally, especially like a fair few years ago, food was what kept me alive, if I'm honest. I'm definitely an emotional eater. Completely different video with, food and mental health, but that's a habit that stuck. Food was my medicine then, and it still is now. If I'm feeling stressed, food makes everything better. Not advising that. I mean, in some ways I am. I'm still here because of bad food, ironically. During, like I said, a really hard time, bad food kind of saw me through, and I'm still here, and I'm able to do what I'm doing now. So, kind of would advise it, but shouldn't, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I think it's going to be tough detaching from food for that long, considering the sort of relationship I've got with it. And also, even bigger, coffee. That's going to be a struggle. Start my day every morning with coffee. It's probably my favourite thing on planet Earth. It's right up there with Elvis and family. Girlfriend's in there, she's in with the family, in case you're wondering. Coffee's right there. Could be at the top of the list, especially if it's a caramel mac from Starbucks. I'm not affiliated with Starbucks, but Starbucks, if you are watching, down below, yeah? Get in touch. can make it work. You guys are probably getting sick of that now, aren't you? I can't help it. Anyway, yeah, guys. So the plan, to sum up, and I've missed out a big detail here, so I'm going to put it in now. I am going 100 hours / 4 days. No food. No water. I will still shower, maybe day 1. Unless I go really hardcore. Yeah? And then number 3, I'm going to try and, like I said, go hard dry fast for at least half of it. And number 4, which I haven't told you yet, I'm going to be keeping up my activity level to what I normally do. May sound crazy, considering that a lot of the people I've seen that do similar challenges and similar fasts, water fast, dry fast, whatever, they tend to take it easy, which is advised. If you are going to fast, that probably is the best thing. But to make it more doable for me, I can't sit at home, guys. I can't do it. I'll just sit dreaming about food. No. I'm going to try and carry on with the activity level that I've got, which is walking, maybe slow it down a little bit at least, but I'm still going to try and get in 25,000 steps a day. That's my usual. It's about 3 hours of walking. It'll help me, it'll help my brain to, be distracted. And also, it'll help the weight loss a little bit more. It'll only boost that. I'm probably going to be in for a surprise when I realise how tired I might feel. So I'm optimistic now. But that's the plan. I want to try and get 100,000 steps in over the 4 days, 25,000 each day. Maybe more if I can, but we'll see. You guys will see. 4 days. No food. No water. No contact with water on some days. And 25,000 steps per day. So guys, I will do my weigh-in in the morning. Like I said, it's the night before now, so I'm going to do my weigh-in in the morning. And do some before pictures, which you guys will see. I'll log the date and everything. So, guys, I'm not lying about any of this. I want this challenge. I wouldn't make this up for a video that's ridiculous. I want to do this, and you'll see from the challenge that this is all real. Yeah, I'm ready, guys. Kind of. A little bit apprehensive, but I'm ready. So I'm going to go and feast now and enjoy myself. Big greasy burger. Naughty, but too late now. It's on the way. And then that's it. When I go to bed in a couple of hours, about 10, 11 o'clock, that's when it starts. But I'm going to check in with you guys in the morning, where you'll see some before shots, and I'll log my weight for you. And then we'll take it from there. I'll keep you guys informed on all things fasting, certain things that will be going on in my body at certain times of the day or at certain points. I've been doing my research. I'll continue to do my research. So I'll be as accurate as I can. Don't go mad if I get anything wrong. And yeah, check in with you guys in the morning. Good night, guys. Wish me luck, and I hope you enjoy the video. Good night.